right, in this video, we're going to talk about keyword research. Now, keyword research is a really important topic because you want to find out what people are writing about. And when you're using rank math to rank for certain keywords, really following those steps and, trying to write a well-written article, but that's still tightly wound around a specific keyword and a specific topic is important. So for keyword research, there's a couple things that you can do. I'm using Brave, which is the best browser. It's basically like Chrome, only you get paid to use it. And let's just do a search for debt consolidation. So now we're in Google. Now what I've done is I've installed this free add-on here, which you can get from What's My SERP. So you can actually get that and get it for free. It's an add-on, and once you've set that up, it will add this toggle in here. So this is typically what you'd see, but you can toggle it on, and then you can see what some of the related keywords are. So it's going to add this, how much volume it is, and this is in Canada, so this is probably higher in the States. There's the cost per click, and then it's going to give related keywords. So you can see that this keyword is significantly discounted over the other ones. So let's just start typing. So if you just start typing, what you're going to find is it's going to give you different options. So if I start typing this, it will give the most popular things that start with that. And it will kind of change. So this is a weird thing because now it's kind of focusing on names. But this is a great option for doing keyword research. So let's say let's do financial planning. See financial, and then it will show you the top things: advisor, solutions, debt, and then you start typing planning, and it will show you different things, and it will sense that I'm in Canada based on my Google profile. That's why it's suggesting local things like Halifax and Canada, which is interesting. So what I like to do is look at the cost per click here, and you can change this to a preferred location. You could change it to, let's say, United States. Okay, and then it will give the United States info, right? And you'll see this is different, a little bit different than some of it. Now, these are the related keywords. So these are typically closely related to financial planner, so financial advisor reviews, and it will also give some other options here, which start to get a little bit more tangentially related, like GS Wealth Management. Obviously, that's probably a financial planning group, which is Gordon Wealth Management, I'm sure, and so on and so forth. So this is a great way to do keyword research, and you can see there's a great cost per click. And what that means is there's a lot of money in this niche. Let's search for free printable, and you will see that actually that's pretty high. 229 cost per click, free printables. So let's see, free printables homeschool. Okay, this looks like a great niche, or certainly a more less competitive niche. There isn't so much volume, and I'm wondering why there's zero volume, because that doesn't quite make sense. But you can see that there is some volume here, and it gives you some different ideas. So I always like to have a piece of paper, jot down some ideas as I'm doing some keyword research. Another great thing place you can go is keywordtool.io, and this is actually, let's search for homeschool planner just as an example. And you'll see that the top one is homeschool planner printable. Now, This is a paid tool, so it gives you some of the keywords, and you can copy and export all of the keywords. You just can't see the search volume, but you can tell which ones come first. Now, United States, and this is based on the Google Auto Suggest. If I change it to United States, it should be we should be seeing some different data come in here. And you'll see homeschool planner printable, homeschool planner app, online, blah, blah, blah. And the other cool thing is you can actually switch and search on YouTube. And YouTube has a different set, because it's people looking for slightly different things than on Google. And you'll see here on YouTube, the top one is Homeschool Planner 2020. And then the Homeschool Planner Erin Condren. So she must be someone that makes a homeschool planner that's popular. You can also search for Bing, all these different things. Let's check out what's going on Instagram for homeschool planner. So when you're writing a post, you want to use different ideas, and so this is great for hashtags, because you can see, if I have some kind of homeschool planner, that would be great to put in here. Homeschool planner, that's a good hashtag. Not a crazy amount of posts, and something that you could certainly optimize for, which is cool. And there's also Twitter, which you can search for. And it didn't find anything on Twitter, which is fine. The one thing I'd like to see here that they don't have yet is Pinterest, because Pinterest has some great traffic as well. However, I'm going to go back to YouTube here, and the thing that I want to show is there's the keyword suggestions, and then there's also questions. Okay, maybe that's a bad topic, so let's do Asian beetles. So this says, are Asian beetles ladybugs? And then there's also prepositions. How to get rid of them, Asian beetles in my house, in the house, Asian beetles versus ladybugs. So these are prepositions. So they're a little bit different. And I think that that's important to look at, particularly the questions and the prepositions, because you might get some ideas for different solutions to problems that people have. For example, if this was in your niche, Asian beetles, how to get rid of them, Asian beetles in the house, how to get rid of Asian beetles infestation, Asian beetles that look like ladybugs. These are all things that people are searching for. So if that was the topic of your post, just kind of having that in the back of your mind is going to help you integrate more of these keywords into the tool. Now, if you wanted to do, let's say you didn't want to do anything, to do with dog, then I guess that doesn't work because it's plural. But you'll see I took out the mouth, and then it got rid of that. So you can take them out, right? If there's something in particular that doesn't quite fit, you can do that as well. There is one other place that's a great search engine. Answer the public. So this is a very interesting keyword tool. And again, you can choose your topic, but let's say it was Asian beetles. So this really goes deep into the questions and the prepositions and the comparisons. So here, like it groups it all into different questions. So will they hurt dogs? Do they bite? Do they get in the dog's mouth? Why do they bite? Why do they smell? How did they get here? How do they reproduce? Where? So on and so forth. So you can see this visualization, and then the comparisons, ladybugs and Asian beetles versus ladybugs, so on and so forth. So, and then it's got it grouped into all the A's, right? All the B's, Asian beetles, and then everything that begins with a B. So this is a very exhaustive search. But if you want to go deep into a topic and find some hidden areas and some hidden questions you can answer, this would be a great place to do it. So let's say financial planner, and let's see what it gathers here. All right, so, and actually, if you want to read it a little bit easier, this is instead of doing the visualization, you can click data, and you can see like are financial planner fees deductible? Are they worth it? A good career, important. You know, can they certify documents? Can they work at home? You know, the how questions. So this is a great way to break down a different topic, right? Because all of these questions are questions people want answered. So if you're writing a blog post, well, you know, if you take one of these questions and answer it, that's going to be a very highly targeted blog post that you can use. Same thing with comparisons. You can see them, you know, comparing a tax planner and an advisor. So that would be a great blog post, right? You know, what's the difference between a financial planner and a tax advisor or a wealth manager? You know, those are you know, just some things that you can start off and have jumping off points. For me, overall, when I'm thinking about keywords, I don't think there's a perfect keyword, but I like to find something that doesn't have too much competition, particularly at the beginning, so you just get a little bit of confidence. Because if you can see yourself writing a post or doing a YouTube video, and then you get some traffic from it, and that's very easy to see on YouTube because you can see the views going up. And if you have the analytics installed on your website, then you can see traffic coming in from that. And that's really helpful. It gives you that confidence. So I would start off with something that's very uncompetitive, just to prove it to yourself. And then, you know, when you answer these questions, you know that you're focusing on things that can help. I like to think of it as this. You know, even when you're writing a post or doing a YouTube video, the chances are that not all of those posts, even with the best research, are going to necessarily rank. But some of them will you know, just rank much better than you even think they will. So it's kind of like you need to do 10 posts, and probably 2 of them or 3 of them will take off. The other ones will bring in a decent amount of traffic, but you just keep going, and you don't really know, even with the best planning, which ones are going to be the most popular, which ones are going to be the most impactful. It's more a question of being consistent and doing the keyword research and going forward and just, you know, building your business and doing those actions, because you can control the actions. You can't control the end result necessarily, but you can control taking consistent actions in growing your blog and growing your business. So take that. There's some great tools here that I've just given you for free, so you can do tons of keyword research in your niche, whatever that happens to be. I showed you a bunch of different examples, from financial planning to Asian beetles to homeschool, and I hope this has been helpful. Now it's your turn to go out and do some research. What I like to do is, you know, once you've got some great topics, keep a list. Maybe you have a to-do list or something where you have a master list of topics that you're going to, hey, that's a great topic. Write it down and then slowly work on those topics and make sure you get all of them done. You're going to be very glad that you did.